Hey, yo, welcome back to another episode of Confessions of a Male Gynecologist. Going to be a little bit of a different episode today. It's going to be a little bit short, but I just wanted to introduce something that I've been working on for probably the last 3 to 4 years. And what I've been trying to do over the last probably 7 years is build a platform to educate, to advocate, and to really drive hormonal health to the forefront of women's health. There are obviously now, compared to 7 years ago, a lot more attention being placed on hormone replacement, especially with these influencers and these celebrities that I've talked about in the past that are getting into their late 40s and 50s, and they're starting to promote um, hormonal health. Unfortunately, they're doing it for their own financial gain. And I believe that some of the products that they're talking about are kind of, I don't know, gimmicky, trashy. And so what I wanted to announce, this is exciting for me because I've never done anything like this before. I'm starting something called the Hormone Project. And the Hormone Project is going to be an all-encompassing umbrella that is going to bring all of the educational materials together. Every Saturday on Instagram, I do a Q&A. I get probably 60 to 100 questions every week, and I try to answer those, but I can't really go in depth because it's an Insta story, and there's only so much that you can share in one of those. And there really is a need for women want more education. They want more information, and they don't know where to get it. There's literally a dearth of information out there where you've got people that are schlepping things. You've got doctors that don't agree. You've got alternative healthcare providers that are saying your doctors don't know crap. And so it's just this confusing quagmire of freaking misinformation. And I really try to pride myself on being somewhat neutral in the sense that I have one foot in the allopathic camp. I mean, I was trained as a MD. I went to a OBGYN residency. I'm board certified. I do surgery. I do robotic surgery. I teach other doctors surgery. But when my mom died, I went on this journey in my life where I kind of felt like there just had to be more. There had to be more to healing. There had to be more to life. And so from about 2005 to 2015, I really tried to explore alternative methods of healing. So I got trained in integrative medicine and started looking at the mind-body connection. And so I have one foot in that camp and I've got one foot in the other camp. But I still like things that work, things that are known to work. And then at times I think it's kind of fun to try kind of the woo-woo stuff and do things. But I don't like it when the woo-woo or the supplements are marketed to you in such a way that is misleading. So what I'd like to do with the Hormone Project is a couple of things. First of all, it's going to be a monthly membership where, and I know there's a ton of memberships out there, but it really gives me the flexibility and it gives me the opportunity to talk more to my members that I can't really do with people that I just see on Instagram. And so the Hormone Project is going to be pre-recorded in-depth discussions on, well, first of all, each of the hormones. So I'm going to add to these. Right now, there's about 25 hours of material. I will be adding to it monthly. There will be topics on estradiol, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, vitamin D. We'll talk about thyroid, and then disease processes too: menopause, perimenopause, osteoporosis, breast cancer, other female cancers. We'll talk about polycystic ovarian syndrome, insulin resistance, medications, semaglutide, tirzepatide, and give you more of a concentrated, in-depth analysis. Then on top of that, once a month, I'm going to be doing a live webinar or Facebook Live on a private Facebook page that you will be a member of if you join, where I can answer questions physically in person and really go deeper for the members that are there and try to give you an hour of my personal attention as a group Also, probably every other month on those lives, I'll be inviting in some of the experts that you probably know and follow and love. People like Nat Kringoudis, McCall McPherson, Maritza Snyder, Jerry Bailey, some of my friends, Anthony Yoon, and ask them about relevant topics, things like breast implant illness or Chinese medicine, things you ask for and things that you want to learn more about. I will go find an expert, bring them in. I'm also going to go deeper on supplements. I'm going to give you guys topics to ask me about. I'm going to be asking for probably 2 to 3 supplements a month that I can go in depth. I'm going to teach you how to read labels on supplements, what those different things mean. I just added this feature where I'm going to teach you how to read studies. I think studies, they're thrown around a lot in the supplemental and hormonal arena. You don't know what to believe. You don't know who to believe. And I think it can get confusing for a lot of women. And so I'm going to try to go in depth on there. You'll get a 20% discount on supplements, any supplements, whatever you want to buy. I'll be giving you a 20% discount. That alone, for a lot of people, will probably pay for half of the membership. Those that have been in the membership for 3 months will receive a free copy of my book. You'll get a discount if you want to work with me as a new patient. You'll get money off of the initial visit. And so the goal here is to try and just have a steady group of people. I'm going to limit it probably to a couple hundred folks so I can keep it small so that it's enjoyable, that you get heard and seen, and you get to ask the questions that you want, and I have time to answer them. So the Hormone Project is going to be in its fledgling launch, hopefully bringing in more providers, more doctors, talking about the more interesting topics of the day, and allowing me to be a little bit more, shall we say, open on my topics. I try to be fairly open as it is, but you also want to be politically correct in how you do things online to stay out of the crosshairs, as it were. So I can be a little bit more of myself and give you more of the information that you're looking for. So if you go to www.thehormoneproject.com, you can sign up for the membership. It's going live on Monday, October 7th. I think this is going to air on the 10th. So it opened a few days ago. And like I said, we're going to limit it. You can unenroll anytime you want. And you can stay in as long as you want. My goal here is to keep the discussion lively, to give you a place where you can learn about more things than you ever wanted to know, that you can get unbiased information. Well, should I say it's unbiased? I obviously have a bias about some things. I will try to be as non-biased as I can in my reviews, but I'm also going to have you bring to me different influencers online and what they're saying, and again, trying to be fair with the information. I just talked today on Instagram about how I was blocked by Shailene Johnson on Instagram because she's now working with my alloy and promoting their estriol face cream, which I obviously have talked about in depth on a podcast, and I think it's a waste of money and a waste of time. And I said that after she promoted it, and she blocked me, which is fine. I mean, it's her page and she can do what she wants. But I think what's interesting is that it doesn't really give you much of a discussion. And if it was worth blocking, why are you blocking me? What is it about what I said? Do you not want to have a discussion about it? Or do you just want to shut it down because you have an affiliate relationship with the company and you're making money off of it? Again, which is fine, but I think these folks just need to be transparent, and I would like to call them out on some of their things. I'd like to call people out that are pushing cyclical progesterone, or people that are out there saying you need to balance your estrogen and progesterone before you can start on testosterone. And I want you to bring me this information so that I can talk about it. Maybe I'll agree with it, maybe I won't, but at least then you will know where the evidence lies, and we can look for the studies that tries to prove what they're saying. Or you can bring me studies and we can talk about those. So the Hormone Project is really just more about education, advocation, and giving you more to go on so that you can make informed decisions, so that you can do the things that you want to do. You know what labs, I'm going to teach you how to talk to physicians, how to, something I call, a friend of mine coined the beef stroganoff principle, where you talk about, if a doctor's talking about beef stroganoff and you talk to them with the lingo of beef with noodles, how you're kind of at a mismatch with your word salad. And so you have to meet the doctors where they are. And so how can you get a doctor to order you labs that might not be interested in ordering labs? Or what can you say to a physician that won't order testosterone or won't look at testosterone, or they won't do compounded hormones? And my thing here is, I'm not going to be able to probably change the minds of all the doctors, but if I can give you more power, if I can give you more to talk about, more to give you a foot in the door, then you will have more power and you will be more of a stronger advocate for your own health. And you'll have data to back up the things that you want. So again, thehormoneproject.com. Thehormoneproject.com is where we're going to start the membership on Monday, October 7th. You can find the information on that website. You can sign up immediately. We're going to start probably a week after, probably start everything rolling out on October 14th. So I have enough time to sign everybody up, get them started, get them working on the pre-recorded videos. If you want to start listening to those, you can listen to them in your car. And it's just going to give you more information. I may even have a book club where we'll talk about different books, not just my book, but other people's books, and kind of see what those are all about and break those down and look to see if they back up the claims that they have in their books. And also have some of the authors like Cindy Thurlow, Alan Christensen, the people that are out there writing the books. We could do a watch party with the M Factor movie that's coming out, and talk about the things that are over dramatized versus the things that are reality. So to reiterate, thehormoneproject.com, I'm super excited about it. I think it's going to really bust things wide open for those of you that want more information. Like I said, today we're just talking about that, thehormoneproject.com. I hope I can see you on there. I think it would be well worth the money per month to be a member of the community. Save on supplements, save on visits. Should pay for itself over time, and it will also give you the peace of mind that you're doing the right thing for you, your family, and your hormones. Hope you're all having a great week. Take care.